In this training session, we're going to look into changing an existing task sheet. And in this example, I want to go to a package chiller. And remember, the menu structure is either up here if you've set it up that way, or it's under add-ins. So I'm going to do the add-ins approach. We come over here and I want to show, you got show sales worksheet, show task sheets. I want to show, and I've got basic selected. You can show any one you want to, but I'm going to show the basic series. And when I hit show, they'll appear. And when I'm through showing them, I hit finish. Let's go down to the package chiller. And the package chiller is set up where you could go into this when you're doing a proposal. And let's say you say we don't have 6 fans. You could type in 4 and watch this total time in minutes go down. 4, 565, now it's 4, and then 4 condenser coils. We'll do that. You could do that. I'm going to Control Z it to undo it. The other thing you probably should do, if you're gonna build a specific package chiller to a number of compressors, condenser fans, you should build a new one. And we're going to show you that in a second. But I want to show you that you want to have this set up where these are locked so that someone can change these over here, but they can't get rid of critical task and they can't change the time. That should be done by someone who has the skill set to know what these should be. But let's go back to, rather than taking this basic chiller, let's build a specific package chiller. So I'm going to hit build new, and then it wants me to name it. I'm going to move this over here. Let's call it a package chiller, just like its name. But this time let's do this. Let's say this is going to have, we're looking over here, it says 4 compressors, but let's say this has, for example, 3 compressors, and instead of 6 fans, it has 4 fans. 4 fans. So it's a package chiller, 3 compressor dash 4 fans. And let me hit OK. Give it a second. And if you look at this now, right next to the package chiller is this. They've got the same times, 565, 565. But now you're going to go in and you're going to change the number of compressors. You're going to go to compressor related. You're going to change those to 3 compressors. Whether or not a package chiller would have 3 compressors is something that you'll determine when you're looking at the equipment during the survey. And 4 fans. Now look at what's going on with these. 4 fans. It's dropping the price. Check condenser coil for obstructions, 4. So the whole point is, if you come over here, these are still locked. You've now got a package chiller right next to your chiller, and if you want to move it over to the right side of that, go right here, move it over. Now this is interesting. This is a basic, and that gives you something to kind of build from. You've got something down here that you could change to chiller. And when you start, building specific compressor number or condenser numbers, you can rechange the task grouping to chiller. And then let me show what we do with this real quick. We come up here to show. Let's go task sheets. Remember chiller here. And let's go to chiller and let's hide. And now it looks like it went away. Well, what happened to it? It's no longer in basic because we changed the task grouping to chiller. So let's go back over here to however you get to your menu. Let's go show task. Now let's show chiller. And there it is, right there. Okay? So the whole point is, as you add a package chiller 2.4 or 4.6 or whatever it is, you can change this to a chiller designation, and anytime you want all your chillers to come up, they get pulled up. So that's how you modify and change an existing task sheet. And then more importantly, it kind of moves you into taking an existing task sheet, and building a new one off of it. Very simple.